Dolly, I am back with Everyday Inspiration with Christy, Crystal, Daisy, Jennifer, and myself. Lisa still has not joined us back. The inspiration piece came from Jennifer. As you can tell, it is a mix match of some ballet dance type clothes, and I drew my inspiration from Jennifer's snap photograph of an everyday event at her home, and I drew from the colors. I've been wanting to scrapbook this photograph of my husband and I, which is not at all a good photograph of us, or I should say, like, like we're really posing or anything, but the shirt my husband had on was that maroon color, and then there was gray in that photograph, and then of course some of that green tone of clothing. So that's what I drew my inspiration off of. And we had been out working in the yard and so forth, and my husband was wearing a hat, so his kind of hair is all flat and everything, and plus it's thinning, so he's going bald. So anyway, all right, my base paper I'm using is Amy Tangerine Stay Sweet, and then I decided to get in my scrap bin and use up some of my scraps. I wanted to do a lot of layering on this photograph. I also wanted to use finally this sticker sheet that I have been hoarding for 10 years from Glitz, and it's called the Finley collection, I think. And I have hung on to this for two reasons. First of all, when I purchased it, I forgot that I purchased it to use on baby photographs of my two older children. And then when I scrapbooked their albums and realized, I found it a couple years later that I never used it, I then hung onto it as an inspiration piece because I love these colors but tend not to use them together. And then of course I forgot about the sticker sheet again until we moved a couple years ago, and then it just sat and I just wouldn't use it. Well, finally this everyday inspiration photograph that Jennifer took, it finally dawned on me that I needed to use it. And oh, I know why, because when I was going through my scrap bin, see that kind of red orange flowers with the green, which goes perfectly with that sticker sheet. That's what said, you know what, it's time to use it. All right, so now off to my layout here. I am just doing a lot of ripping and distressing. That's the kind of mood I was in. It's no new technique. It's just something I haven't done for a while. I couldn't think of a big title to put or anything, so I wanted some form of focal point that kept your eye resting on our photograph and just not wandering all around this layout. So that's why I tore that area black, and it's just plain. I don't have anything else there, no stickers, no die cuts. I sometimes will take thread and put it there, do any type of stitching. I just left it as is. When the when the layout's complete, you'll see that. So here, while I'm jabbering on, you noticed I am layering all these scrap papers, and I'm tearing, ripping, using my finger, using my ruler, used a distress tool, and I'm just going at it, having fun. All right, so I pretty much have my layers done, and then that last black one with some arrows, it's more like a cream base, and I use that as basically my final layer. I do put a glassine bag because I'm going to do some sort of hidden journaling, a message about us. But anyway, again, like I said, this photograph was taken Thanksgiving weekend in 2018, after Thanksgiving. And like I said, we were up in the mountains and enjoying a glass of wine after working out in the yard and so forth, out on the land, basically, is what I should say. All right, and now here I go. I'm digging into this sticker sheet and doing some layering off to the right here. the one sticker with the two circles that are printed together. It says the best part of me is us. And I don't know why my video's jumping like that. It has nothing to do with my editing. I don't know. I think sometimes my phone gets hot and it does that. It jumps around. So I apologize for that. And then, so what you see me doing now off to the right is I'm just auditioning the stickers and trying to decide which ones I wanted to use. I decided, so now I'm going to start all my layering. I ripped that one banner and tuck it in. In hindsight, I wish I would have used the one with the deer that you seen, but I didn't. Anyway, so I'm just layering that down there. I'm going to get the owl. You saw me use the one sticker that looked like a reef with a little, you know, the red rose on the end, but I tucked most of that in. You're going to see that here in just a minute. So I'm figuring out where I want this owl to be. And it goes, I actually tuck it, yeah, under the circle there. And then here comes that little reef thing, but all you're going to see is a little flower to tie in those colors together. And then just to let you know, I made a little boo-boo. I used my Nuvo drops and I put little black droplets in the flowers around my photograph. Well, one wasn't dry, so off to the right, I'm sorry, off to the left, because you see I'm building all my cluster over here to the right. I'm putting the year down because, like I said, I just couldn't come up with a title. This was just like an everyday moment snap. Nothing funny was happening or anything like that. Just having a, like I said, a glass of wine after being outside working. So anyway, over to the left, I take two of the sticker hearts, and then I take like a foam rubbery thing from an old Felicity Jane die cut pack, and it says love, and that's why that sits over to the left. Oh, I decided I needed a little bit more bling over here on the left, so I get out some washi tape and I decide on this real thin one that's silver that says love, 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 but you have to use a little glue to put it down. My layout's complete. Still shots are coming up. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, give us thumbs up that shows us some love and gives us traffic to our channel. We're here to inspire all of you to document your memories in a fun, creative way. And if you have time, please be sure to always add some journaling, even if you just tell the year, where you're at, who's in the photographs, and their age as well. So anyway, be sure to follow the other ladies' links below, which is Christy, Crystal, Daisy, Jennifer, and we'll see you next month. I appreciate all of your guys' support, and like I said before, I'm always posting 2 or 3 times a week, so please keep coming back. Share my channel with your friends, family, members. All right, bye.